those of you who, like me, your French is not very good, I would suggest that you pick up your translation set because Madame is going to be speaking in French, and of course I want to make sure that I hear everything she has to say. Madame, if I can then come to you. You are from the DRC. We've heard a lot about a lot of the activities that is happening in your country. My question is whether or not, or to what extent, you are able to better coordinate the infrastructure question, primarily in the context for countries where they're landlocked. So the only way to get their goods from the mine to elsewhere is through another country. How are you seeing that work in an African context, particularly for you and your neighbors?
Je tiens d'abord à remercier le Royaume d'Arabie Saoudite pour l'opportunité. Nous, en Afrique, aujourd'hui, nous sommes en train de nous mutualiser pour pouvoir traiter nos minerais localement. Si je dois parler de mon pays, la République démocratique du Congo, nous avions eu à signer un accord bilatéral avec la Zambie pour pouvoir mutualiser et puis transformer et commencer à fabriquer des batteries, des précurseurs de batteries en République démocratique du Congo. Et nous avions signé un autre accord avec 3 pays, la Zambie, l'Angola et la République démocratique du Congo, pour le corridor de l'Obito. Il y aura un chemin de fer qui va partir de la Zambie, en passant par la République démocratique du Congo, pour atterrir au port de l'Obito. Cela nous permettra de pouvoir transporter non seulement les minéraux, mais
This will enable us, of course, to be able to transfer our raw materials and to engage in this trade exchange, to create new opportunities. And of course, in one of our counties, we have an outstanding project at the phase of implementation, and we would like to establish a new deep water port to transfer the commodities of the fruits, specifically banana, and we are struggling to striving to find a strong infrastructure that enable us to benefit from our raw materials, thus exporting them. This with regards to your interest in the Congo context.
If I can ask you, from the context of the DRC and how you are looking at addressing some of the challenges, funding is an issue, access to funding that is affordable, that is innovative, that allows you a little bit more movement and freedom into how you use those resources. What is the DRC thinking around better use for that? Is it a domestic question, or is it looking at how you can better do it regionally as well?
Au fait, moi, je voudrais revenir un peu en arrière sur les thèmes. Changer de modèle d'exploration en exploitation. Le problème vient de là. Autrefois en Afrique, ceux qui sont venus...
We need to make a change in Africa in general, and when the Westerners came into Africa to exploit our lands, and they exploited without thinking of the infrastructure or the modern infrastructure. The extracted raw materials, it was transferred to their countries, and today we are changing the scene, and we are dealing differently. As you are well aware that the infrastructure must be developed, and now we're continuously and relentlessly working to develop this infrastructure, and we seek to understand more about our lands of raw materials and fortunes, and in the light of a modernized infrastructure, harnessing technology as to reach to the best results. We are here to sign a memorandum of understanding with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to exploit together opportunities of investment and to develop a modernized infrastructure. That's what I can tell you about the funding aspects of our projects,
Nous avons
which face major challenges, such as the challenge of energy, the challenge of environment, the challenge of provision of capital. And now we are in continuous search for investors that can and will come to RDC to invest and to transform our infrastructure to become a modernized infrastructure and to allow the people of Congo to benefit from their wealth, natural wealth.
En République démocratique du Congo, les entreprises minières ont l'obligation de
And RDC, the institutions that are responsible for harnessing the mineral resources contribute in developing projects, and the society projects development. We established a fund that derives 10% from the returns of the different mineral industries to be invested for future purposes for the future generations in Congo.